hopefully streaming. I am gonna just do a quick check here and see if we are. Shouldn't be too difficult for me today. Things seem to be working halfway decent right this moment, and yes, it looks like we are. Great. I love it. It says waiting for Mountain Crypto, so should be good. I'm fine with that. I don't think I need that. Okay. All right, this says I'm streaming, so waiting for Mountain Crypto. Let's see here. This one needs to be gone. I made a mistake. This is upcoming too. How crazy. I gotta go in there and clean this thing up. All right. Far out. We're there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see if I can get the chat up. Oh, come on. Don't do me wrong. Let's see. Here we go. How would I do that? Let's see. Let's go here. Oh, go on a different page here. Let's see. Actually, I think I can do it from there. Can't I? Yeah, we're going to talk about politics and Bitcoin. Looks like the market cap is 2.22 trillion with a volume of 80 billion. Bitcoin is 63,331. Ethereum is 2682. And prediction gained 15%. ETH dominance is 14.5. BTC market dominance is 56.2. Greed and fear is neutral. So, yeah, there's still time. Okay, let's look if we can here and see if we can get the chat open on this. I'm not sure. I've had to often go to another channel and look at the chat, so I don't know how this is going to work. We shall see. And internet is coming up slowly. I'm on the right channel. That's good. All right. This says upcoming, so this should be okay. Here we are. This one. I'll pull it up and probably kill the volume. Let's see. Kill the volume on this. Okay, volume's killed. Great. All right. Wow. Everything's working. Fantastic. Superb. So I can toggle back and forth and look at the chat. That's excellent. Okay. What's up? BTC, that's what's up. Okay. So I can't really tell if anybody's even on the chat, but I said I was going to try to do more live streams, so that is what I'm doing. I'm trying to do one every couple weeks. I've got a couple channels. I got a rock hounding channel that I really love. I'm going to grab some coffee. I'll be right back. All right. I have a half hour, so let me just record some of this for the podcast. Might be interesting enough for the podcast. First thing I'll do, put my phone in airplane mode. And this is really quick. Super quick. Super duper quick. Oh, there it is, actually. Farm out. All right, great. Welcome to Mountain Crypto. We are live. We're live streaming today, September 23rd. And the discussion is, will one U.S. party support crypto 100%? That is the question. What is the answer? I don't think anybody really knows. But there are some powerful people in crypto, right? So a lot of us, some of us believe that, BlackRock, look at that, they are in the game. Let me just toggle this and make sure this is looking good. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. All right, BlackRock, Bitcoin ETF options approved by SCE creates hope of gamma squeeze. This is on cryptoslate.com. You can get a subscription from them for free. They'll send all kinds of emails to you. You can get some good information, up-to-date information. But here we see that Securities and Exchange approved the NASDAQ list trade options on BlackRock Spot BTC exchange trade funded ETF product for iShares Bitcoin Trust. The ticker is IBIT. And this is going to bet, gamble, or the nice word is speculate on price movements. So remember, none of this is financial advice. It's all anyone's guess, right? Okay, great. What the heck? I don't need that. Already get a daily bang. Okay, so what will this do? I think it'll push Bitcoin up or down quicker. It will keep a lot of velocity into Bitcoin, and maybe there's a chance it will create some stability. They say as more and more Bitcoin, as the market cap gets bigger and bigger and bigger, there'll be more stability in Bitcoin, and we won't see these big swings. Well, the big swings are what make the big money. So, it's like you don't want the big swing when it goes down, but if you don't have the big swing factor, then it never gets to go up. So it's a two-edged sword, right? I think those of us who are, so-called the little guy, and we're trying to make a mark for ourselves because we know that the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, and we're stuck maybe in the middle or the bottom of the middle of the middle, or the top of the middle, whatever the case may be. We want our opportunity to get a piece of the pie, and we're cut out of so many things because we're not accredited investors, right? You can gamble, you can smoke weed, you can go to a state, and in fact, in Washington, you can take any drug you want. They will not arrest you. The police won't even bother you. You could take heroin, fentanyl. You could have a needle in every arm, under your tongue, 2 in your eye, and be smoking on a pipe. And they're just going to go, have a great day. So, and then you can go to one state, at least one state, and prostitution is legal, like in Nevada, right? So, and gambling's legal in almost every state by lottery, scratchers, all that. They'll let you throw your money away as long as it's somebody that's greasing their palm. But the rich, no, they don't want you in on their game. They don't want a lot of people to have a real opportunity at wealth. And that's why you don't get to invest in a lot of investments that would make you much, much more money, higher interest, and things like that. You could be betting 10 to 20% of your investment money in a higher risk, and it would pay off and potentially, double your money every year, or at least wildly keep up with inflation much, much higher. And now the only thing you can do is get an index fund in the stock market and hope that you are in the up years of the stock market to beat inflation. Maybe you could gamble in gold. That's worked this year. It doesn't work every year. Maybe, stocks and bonds don't work. They don't keep you up with inflation. So they want to keep you out of the good investments. They don't want you, like the new ICOs, initial coin offerings is what that stands for. If you're new, I try to keep everything simple. You can't invest in those in the U.S. legally. They lock you out. You have to, if you want to get involved in those, you have to find a workaround. You have to find a DEX, a decentralized exchange, is what that is. You have to try to find a way to do that. Okay, let's look and see if anybody is on the chat. If you're on the chat, say hello, ask a question. I'll do my best to look at that. What happened? Here we are. All right. No one there? Okay. It doesn't look like but one person's watching right now. So, okay, let's get on with it. More ETF-based products. There are other firms that are going to be doing products with the ETFs. A lot more liquidity. The liquidity will bring the price up. If you're not familiar how the pricing of Bitcoin works, let's see if we can do a basic thing for you to understand that. CoinGecko. Let's go to CoinGecko and see if I can get this to work. So it has to do with the circulating coin volume and the total market capitalization. So, okay, you look here and here's your market cap, and then the volume. Okay, where's the number? There should be a number. They don't have it here. So you divide the circulating coin value into the total market cap, and that gives you the price basically. So if you took, yeah, I don't see the number here. I don't know why they don't have that. Let's see if they have any more customize. Market cap. Okay. There we go. Let's try that. See if it pops up. Categories, data availability, market cap, FD rate. Not really putting it the way I want it. Market cap FD. That's not the number I'm looking for. I'm looking for the total market cap, market circulation. So let's see if we can find that somewhere. This is not working. Bitcoin market circulation. Versus total market cap equals price, coin price. Let's see if we can find something here real quick. All right. While that's pulling up, okay, market cap. Here we go. Well, market of crypto and stocks. I guess that'll work. Should have went to CoinDesk. That probably would have been better. But anyway. Okay, so let's see what they got here. Show the price of A with the market cap of B. So, Bitcoin. Oh, they're just doing a capitalization rate against one coin to the other. That's not what I want. Let's try this one. Okay, hopefully we got good internet tonight, so thank God for that. So politics. Hopefully if you are watching this right now, the main topic is politics. I think BlackRock is part of the politics myself, but that's just my humble opinion. We were actually talking about BlackRock right here. We're talking about more ETF type projects here. It talks about the gamma squeeze, and I did mention that. I think, you know, it could create stability or it could create a lack of stability, and just the differences between stability, keeping the price more steady, but that's not really what we want when we're trying to get out of the rat race. We really want some market action. But it says here, yeah, it could cause a position to drop by over 80% during investing with options. So definitely your rate of acceleration for up or down with options is insane. I do not recommend it. I would not do it. I have done option game before. It is not fun, and it can change hourly. So and wipe you out. So I don't like it. Um, I'm more of a you know a slower investor. Maybe not quite day trader. Not I don't trade within a day. Sometimes I'm waiting weeks or months for my position, and then I have my long-term holds that I dollar cost average into. So that's how I do it. All right. So the main topic. Here is some good news for Democrats. Maybe. I think actually people who are Democrats, they're hoping and praying the 20% of the voters who are going to vote on crypto that are leaning toward the Democrat agenda are looking at 316% increase in crypto searches just because she said something. So if you follow me for any length of time, you know that I don't put faith in the Republican Party or the Democrat Party as giving us 100% freedom with cryptocurrency. I don't believe a word they say, none of them. And, I'll be very upfront. I'm definitely not going to vote for Kamala Harris. I'm not a socialist. She's supported some very communist things, said communist things, and not denied it. Of course, now she's going more middle of the road, which should help her campaign. And she sees that 20% of those voters, and she's climbing on board. Trump did the same thing. He hated crypto. He talked badly about it, and then about 9 months ago or so, maybe a year, he started investing in crypto. He's had some crypto coins and things like that, and he's brought on people in his administration that are very pro-crypto and have been pro-crypto all along. He has vowed to support it, and here you still hear me telling you I don't believe him. And the reason I don't believe him is he may actually want to, and maybe she wants to support crypto. And he may want you to have your own wallet. I don't buy that. I don't think Congress and the Senate are going to support that. I don't think the Senate's going to vote on a law that allows us to have our own wallet without them being able to look in there or even control it. I think crypto will be something that they allow us to play with, and it's like a stock. You can keep it on an exchange. You may be able to have some kind of a wallet, but if they don't have a back door to it, yeah, you are going to be, they will eventually hunt you down and punish you financially or whatever for having that. That's my thought, my opinion. And I base it on two things: my secular viewpoints and my biblical viewpoint. So, biblical viewpoint, yeah, you've heard the old 666 and nobody can buy or sell without the mark of the beast. Basically, it's a biblical viewpoint that says that the governments will never let you have freedom of money, that at some point they will take away your ability to buy, sell, and trade unless you give up all your freedoms, okay? Or the freedoms that they determine you can't have. You don't give those up. So that's my biblical viewpoint. My secular viewpoint is the United States has been controlling money since World War I, when they initiated taxes, which are actually unconstitutional. That's why the federal government had to initiate an extra agency to try to circumvent the Constitution, which doesn't allow them to take taxes in that manner. so that they could do it that way. They do get to collect money. It's in the Constitution. They can collect money. They can call for tariffs and things like that, but not in the way it's being done. Okay. Also, like property tax. I think property tax is completely illegal. The Constitution in the U.S. says that your property is yours and it cannot be confiscated from you. But our government, over the last 100 years or so, has found ways of doing it for multiple reasons. One is eminent domain, where they say it's for the public good, and then they build a Walmart, which is baloney. It's garbage, and Americans shouldn't put up with it, but we do because we're passive and we're lazy, and we don't value freedom. That's just a fact. Otherwise, we would have stood up and stopped that. But they feel emboldened, so they take away more rights. They put in property tax or other taxes. Property taxes, the government, the state, the county can take your property away from you and put a lien on it, and you don't have a property anymore. That is unconstitutional. So to think, a country that got rid of the gold standard, devalued our currency, turned it into a fiat currency because they couldn't back it with gold, and has used all sorts of manipulation to create value for American dollars and power through the petrodollar to control oil through Saudi Arabia. To do all of that and to have power, and they're still fighting. There's all sorts of political things going on in the world. Russia and China, they don't want to be controlled by the U.S., so they are looking at their own currency. Of course, you've heard about that. And the U.S. has all this debt. How do they get rid of the debt? They bury it with more debt, right? So if you take the U.S. dollar and you go back in time, it's worth a fraction of what it is now. You take property was a fraction of what it's worth now. So the government uses debt to get rich. If I bought a house here in Idaho 10 years ago, I probably wouldn't have paid $100,000 for it. And now it's probably worth $500,000 or more. Okay, so that $100,000 I'm paying a low interest rate on. If I would have refinanced here about 5 years ago, I would have somewhere between 5 and 3% interest rate on that money. Inflation has gone up way more, right? The house has gone up 500% in 10 years, or what would it be? No, it wouldn't be 500%. It'd be 250% in 10 years, approximately, right? So that's how the government gets rid of their debt. They just get another loan. So if you had that $100,000 house and for some reason you couldn't afford it, you just get another loan for $200,000, and now you got $100,000 to play with, and you could actually pay off your house. So your old debt just disappeared, and you've got $200,000. You could buy another house, and in 10 years it'll be worth double or triple the money potentially. Okay, or maybe it won't. Maybe it'll only go up 5% per year. Whatever the case is, that's how they do it. They increase the M1 money supply, and we pay for it. But if you play the game with them and you invest in assets that can keep up with this crazy inflation that they have, like maybe gold and Bitcoin for sure, Bitcoin keeps up. In fact, Bitcoin jumps in price correlate right along with the price increases of Bitcoin jump right along with the M1 money supply of the United States. And now the global liquidity, because America's signaling, yep, it's okay to interest rates, lower them. It's okay to throw more money out there in the system. They're okay with it now. So I don't see anybody on the chat. That's too bad. Hopefully we can build this up. Hopefully people will notice that we're doing these live streams. We're open to answering questions, having other conversations, and such. So you don't have to be afraid to ask basic questions, because that's what I do. I wrote a book on Bitcoin, and freedom. Bitcoin equals freedom with a question mark. You can download it on Kindle, I think, for free. You can get a paperback copy very cheap, like $2.99. I appreciate your support. If you decide to do that, that's great. I have done discussions in the public forum all over San Diego, and I'm starting to do some up here, basically just teaching the basics of how Bitcoin works, how the blockchain works, talk a little bit about cryptocurrencies, talk quite a bit about safety, and I'm also prepared to talk about the economics of Bitcoin as far as how it correlates with the M1 money supply, and whether or not that is something that would be a asset that you would want to invest in. Okay? All right, let's go back to Kamala. It says that when they report on what's going on with Bitcoin, it says Bitcoin alone, however, we would argue that Kamala Harris' presidency might be even better for Bitcoin than a second term for Trump, because it would, in our view, accelerate the structural issues that drive Bitcoin adoption in the first place. So that sounds really great, right? Definitely that's something that Democrats are trying to push. I was looking at, can't remember the name, Paul Berenger, I think is his name. He has something called Tech Data or Data Tech or something. It's a great channel where he does news, and he was interviewing a congressman, and the congressman was selling this big pitch on how, oh yeah, now we know Harris is definitely, her signals are clear. She's moving forward toward cryptocurrency and emerging technologies for the benefit of the United States people. Now, I think it would be stupid for them to just shut down all cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. I don't think that's going to happen. Again, I think they just want to regulate the crap out of it. And until they find a way to do that, then, you're going to hear these broad statements, but they're not going to drill down on them. Like, okay, you said, you believe in, like Trump, you said that you believe we should be able to have our own wallet. Okay. But what does that mean? Our own wallet. But yeah, does that mean this new wallet that is approved by the Senate, by the United States government, that has a back door in it so that they can go in there and stop our transactions? That we have to KYC with our wallet first so they can know our every move, our every breath? That's not freedom. That is not freedom. They can monitor it. So once they monitor it, then all they have to do is change the law and say, you know what, you can't make purchases with it. You can only go in and out of currency. People are really naive. If you think the government is going to allow us to have wallets that they don't track and be able to use cryptocurrency to buy and sell through that wallet, yeah, you're out of your mind. Because even on the exchanges, the approved exchanges, you can't bring Bitcoin into that exchange, and you can't pull Bitcoin off of it. You have to bring in U.S. currency and pull out U.S. currency. So, read the writing on the wall, okay? It isn't going to happen, and that's all there is to it. I hate to rain on everybody's parade, but is Bitcoin a great investment? Is there money to be made? Yes, there is, but you are not going to get around the regulatory and the compliance. All right, let's look and see if the market cap article on CoinDesk has come up and what it says. All right, so there's market cap. Where's coin circulation? Volume, 31,000. Why does it say that? 31 billion. Well, let's just try a number here. Let me see if I can get my calculator out here without ruining my... Okay, I'm going to take 31.98 billion. 31.98. And then 6 zeros, I think. Okay, and then I'm going to try to divide that into the market cap. How many zeros are in a trillion? Divided into, what is there, 12 zeros? 12, 13, 14 zeros? We'll try that. Divide into 1, 2, 4, 0. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 equals 2.5. No, that don't work. I've done this before. So let's take, we'll take 1.24 trillion. 1, 2, there we go. 1, 2, 3. That's 124 million. 1, 2, 3. That's billion. 1, 2, 3. That's trillion. Divide into 31.9. Oop, not point. Darn it. Screwed up. Shoot. All right, I got to try it again. 1, 2, 4, 0. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Divided 3, 1, 9, 8, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 equals. My calculator can't work that high, but anyway, somehow you divide the market cap into the total market cap of the coin, or the volume rather, into the market cap, and you come up with the price. And the number works back and forth. So there it is summed up for you. The math, I just can't get it to work on my calculator because it won't put that many zeros in it. So there you go. That's how they come up with the price. And you can even reverse engineer this where you, I think you multiply the price. Let's try that one. Maybe my calculator will let me do that. So you got 62.98. Oh, well, it's not 98, but it's 948. We'll just do that times the volume, 31.98, and that's 1,000. That's million. 31 million. Equals, yeah, my calculator is just not doing it, but it does work. So anyway, there's your market capitalization right there. It's this market capitalization and the volume divided into each other. All right, let's check the. Okay, nobody on the chat. All right, well, we're going to try to do this chat. Live stream and chat about a couple times a month. So if you want to be a part of that, then great. I try to do them in the evening. I think more people are available in the evening, so that's why I've done it in the evening hours. But we have discussed BlackRock. We've discussed how that could create more volatility. It'll definitely create more volatility for the people who are investing in these options. I don't think it's going to be good overall. I think it's going to make the lows go a lot lower, and it may make the highs jump very quickly. So we'll have to see how that works as we get more money in the total market capitalization, more money in Bitcoin itself. Then we'll see more stability. That's just kind of a mathematical thing. But I do think we're moving forward, and we could have some volatility in October. Could be up or down, but I think we're going to hold 60,000, or not dip down into 40 anymore. I don't see that happening. I think we're going to kind of flatline for a while, maybe make a little dip down, flatline for a while. A lot of people are anticipating, there's some great charts that show a 800-day moving average, and that could happen very, very soon and rocket us up to at least 80,000. I would love to see that. I am buying Bitcoin, dollar cost averaging. I'm not really buying any cryptocurrencies, altcoins right now, mostly just Bitcoin and ETH. And I am doing an experiment where I put in $10 of USDC stablecoin. I am putting in a few dollars, the same amount in ETH, same amount in Bitcoin. I'm staking the ETH and I'm getting interest off the USDC. Just doing it on a Coinbase account, and I will build a spreadsheet and share that with you, and we will look at how that's doing. It's not going to be big investments. This is something that most ordinary people could do. So you can follow along and see if that's something you want to do. And that's about it. I think I'm going to go ahead and check out. I want to thank everybody for watching this. And I wish somebody would chime into the chat. I hope you keep your eye open for these live posts. They will probably only run about a half hour or so at the most. So you can come in, get your questions answered, and I will answer any question I can. If I can't answer it, I won't give you the answer because I'm not going to just, say something to say something. I do that enough in between my technical difficulties. All right, thank you. I am out of here. Checking out. Goodbye. All right.